This is Hal at OnMax Host Digital. This is Saturday night, and I just want to share a quick thought because I deal with a lot of startup businesses and small businesses, and I hear a lot of confusion between marketing and sales. Many of them are doing sales at the stage of marketing, and they don't understand why it's not working. So tonight I just want to share a quick thought. This is going to be quick, okay? What's the difference between marketing and sales? Okay? The sales stage is when you're focused on a buyer and a product and trying to negotiate with this potential buyer so that you can finalize the buying process. So the buyer can get the product or the service and you can get the money. But before you get there, the marketing stage is quite complex. In the marketing stage, in this digital age, you see our company, OnMax Host Digital, we label ourselves a company, a marketing company in the digital age. So marketing in the digital age, this is what I'm going to focus on. If you look around your friends and maybe in your family and the people you know, you will notice that people are willing to spend $1,000 to buy an iPhone. People are willing to spend 10 times more to buy a Mercedes car over a Peugeot or a Nissan of the same size. The truth is, if you get on the highway traveling, let's say from here to St. Louis to Chicago, you are most likely going to get there at the same time. So it's not like the person in the Nissan is riding standing up and the person is the Mercedes is giving them free sodas or whatever, milk. So, but why are people willing to pay more money for the Mercedes, for the iPhone, than the other phones? And the truth is, a lot of people will come to you and argue with you, try to break your price on an item that costs $150 or $50 or $15, but they just spend $1,000 to buy an iPhone. Do you know why? People are willing to pay more for brands they trust. So what is a brand? A brand is not a logo. A brand is not just colors. The colors, the logos, the presentation, all those things are generally considered visual expressions of your brand. But your real brand is your story. People need to connect with your story, who you are. You see, nowadays, a lot of people, before buying a car, they want to know if the maker of the car is committed to environmental protection. So they're investing in reducing carbon emission from the car. Why? They want to see where your values are. They want to understand where your heart is. If you're using, you sell meat, and the way you slaughter your animals is inhumane, as we call it here, some people who care about that will not buy from you even if your price is low. If you're using child slave labor in third or developing countries, some people are not going to buy from you. So companies are spending money to make known their values, what they care about. They're spending money to make known their charitable involvement, to demonstrate that they're not just about profit. A lot of companies will publish stories of how well they treat their employees, how the top leader of the company mingles with the lowest staff. Many companies are removing walls and just a group of people in the same big room, so this one can go to this one even if it is the boss, and so they're projecting their image, their character. This is the job of both public relations and marketing. Today, public relation is not far away separated from marketing. And so we make known our brand. Everything, activity, every message we put out there, what is our brand? We give a voice to the brand. It represents us. So we want people to know our brand, to become familiar with our brand. We want to make our brand a household name, a brand they can trust. We are committed to quality. We care about our client, not just the pocketbook. We're not out there to just get money. So if you put sales ahead of marketing, it means that all you want is money. And so you will notice that in our marketing efforts, we spend a lot of time publishing tips, ideas, news, information that our targeted audience, the people we know are likely to become our clients, the people we're targeting to bring them and build a community that trusts our company, we're giving them this free knowledge on a regular basis on social media. You will notice that we publish all these tips, all these blog articles and videos like this one. And so a lot of small businesses don't understand the value of this. No matter what your business is, even if you're just selling nail polish, you can write something about nails, something about the chemical composition of the nail polish people use and which one is better for your health. If you sell body sprays, you can talk about the metal ingredients that are contained in the spray, so when people spray themselves, those things stick to the skin and end up going inside of their bodies and can enter into the bloodstream and can harm them. So a lot of all these diseases that we have, so if you do a research like that and you begin to write and educate your consumers, your targeted audience, you will attract them. You're giving them something of value for free. And once they begin to trust you, once they know that you care about them, I do some charitable work. I help a lot of people. I've done websites for free. Why? Because if the more we reach out and the more we put our name out there, the more we get involved to build the community and make our community better, we become, as a company, a good citizen in the community that people trust. And also, we publish a number of things. And so when in our company we have strict rules, there is a style of writing, there is a correctness and accuracy and precision that's required. There is a series of topics that we focus on. And so from the phone calls we receive and the phone calls we make, even our telephone greeting system is part of our marketing. It's probably the first point of contact of the prospects that find us out there somewhere online or on a billboard, on radio or television or whatever. That's the first contact they have. Even if all you have is your cell phone, make your greeting professional. And when you answer the phone, even if it is your cell phone, many times I get phone calls from friends and I will answer professionally. And I know one of my friends who will always say, "Oh, it's me. Am I talking to the voicemail or is it you?" Jokingly. And so everything about you, if you're publishing a picture of yourself, make sure that that picture is reflecting the image that reflects the image of your company. If you're publishing images on social media, make sure the images are cropped properly, the right size. If you look at the image that you can publish on Facebook, is not the same size you'll publish on Instagram or LinkedIn, because those require a smaller size image. And so if you want the whole image to be seen, there is a way that you have to crop the image. So these things that I am explaining, all this is part of marketing, these different activities. The way, even if you're talking to your neighbor, even if you're talking to your son, to your daughter, to your family about the business, you have to demand communication to be done in a way that you build the habits of excellence in that communication. I have told my children that, I don't tolerate for you to write to me the way you see people nowadays writing on Facebook. No. Because you take that, and I see many young people will come on Facebook and greet me with that kind of style. And I say, no. You can't work with me. If you dress a certain way, some companies will not hire you. You can't represent us. It's all about the brand. If you become a part of this company, you must understand who we are and what we stand for. Yes, we want a diversity, different types of people from different corners of the world and speaking different languages and bringing the richness of multiple cultures to build this, to represent, because we are a global company. OnMax Host Digital is represented in 55 locations in the world. But within the context of that diversity, there is a focus on who we are. And whether you speak Swahili, or you're speaking French, or you're speaking Igbo, or you are a Mukusu, a Bakusu from Congo, or speaking Spanish from Spain or Russian, there is a way, there is a brand, there is a way that we get known, our values, our communication, every email, even if you're communicating with your prospects on Facebook, you have to maintain the same thing. And even if you're chatting with your own friends, a friendly conversation, you have to discipline yourself to reflect that, because these friends will talk about you and your business based on how you interact with them. So some of it is public relations, producing a video or a recording of an announcement or events and milestones and stuff like that. But what we're doing here, I want to focus on, is to stress the need to understand the activities of marketing will take long, and many of them you may not be able to connect them with the client that came. All of them will contribute to building the brand. And so we talk about brand awareness. So we want, when people think on Facebook, for instance, when people think about online marketing, we want them to think on Max Host Digital. If they think website, we want them to think us. If they want to think domain names, we want them to think on Max Host Digital. If they think social media marketing management, we want them to think us, our name, on Max Host Digital. And we want them to think on Max Host Digital, but to see the picture of all these activities that these activities have painted into their subconscious. A lot of small businesses don't understand this concept. All they do is sell, 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 sell. You can see that on Facebook. And then they get upset because the people they think should respond are not responding. They don't trust you yet. You have to build that trust. You have to demonstrate expertise in your field or industry, become an authority. An authority means that you have mastered the topic, you can speak with authority. When we tell them something about branding or about search engine optimization or advertising on Twitter, Facebook, or Google, we want them to take our word, because first of all, we speak with integrity. We don't practice black hat techniques to just get them a quick solution, but when we build a solution for a client, it's a trusted solution that will produce for them, and they know it's going to work and it's not going to backfire tomorrow. That's part of authority and trustworthiness. So these three keys: build expertise, demonstrate expertise, build authority, and build trustworthiness. And building authority is not yelling at people. And that's why we write different articles, we post things to demonstrate how we are knowledgeable. So when you become our client, not only you get this product, but you can expect to get knowledge even into the future, how this solution can help you. We publish trends. What's going to happen next year? We do research. What can you expect for next year? So there is a difference between selling and marketing. All these activities, selling in the digital age, you can use videos like this one. You can use audio like this one. You can use written blog articles. You can use infographics, and you can use images and a variety of tools that are available to communicate your message. And then people begin coming to you. They sign up on your email list. They'll sign up on, but a lot of people are there, or you can see them on social media. All they're promising you is who wants to make $2,000 a day. I really don't think you should be responding to those kind of things. I want to help 10,000 people make $200 a day. And some of those people, when they come to me and then they say, well, I need a website, then I say, well, I'm going to give you a discount, pay $250, and they can't pay it. But you just said that, you just signed up 1,000 people paying $100 for your conference. So that kind of promise doesn't work. Do your homework. Take time to build. Rome was not built in a day. So next time I will try to explain something about, how to build, like if you taking time to build. Some of these things I'm talking about, you can see that, yes, you need to bring in sales, but you also need to build, and you can do advertisement for that. But all these activities contribute to strengthening your brand power. Your brand is your most powerful selling tool. Your most powerful selling argument out there, not price and not the product. The product that you provide, there are tons of other people that are providing the same product. If you make cars, if you look out there, all these cars now, it's hard to tell which one is better quality than the other one. Except some of those high-class brand names. And if you're selling, I don't know what, if you provide search engine optimization services, there's other people that do that. So what is going to set you apart? What is your differentiator? What differentiates you from the others? You need to answer that question. That's the key. And how are you going to accomplish that? OnMax Host Digital will help build a better brand story for you. Everything that we do for our clients is building their brand and also generating leads and sales for them. But remember, your brand is your most powerful argument for selling. Take time to build your brand. I will go into some details on another video and break some of these things down. But I just wanted you to understand, a lot of you out there are struggling. A lot of you out there don't understand. That's because you have a narrow focus on how you're building your business with just selling, and you can give discounts until you make no profit, and yet you're still not selling. Build your brand. We help build a better brand story for you. Now, you can visit us online on our website to learn more about OnMax Host Digital at onmaxhost.domain. That's ONMAX host in one word, that domains. That's our website address. And if you need to call us, you can call us at 1-888-970-1265. Thank you.